Senator Marcolita sa kanyang pahayag tungkol dito sa impeachment ni Inday Sara, no? Kasi nagpupulong-pulong sila ngayon doon sa Senado. This is your Kapyot vlog. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Pakinggan pa natin.
Aking drawing. Yung isa po, nangopya na hindi pa niya nakopya. Ang kinopya po, mas bate. Wala po. Hindi po siya nakapasa. Ano pong ibig ko sabihin dito? Kokopyahin na lang. Alam po ninyo sa mga litigation lawyers, practicing lawyers worth their salt. Wala ka lang certification of non-forum shopping, i-dismiss ka ng Supreme Court. Paliwanag po yun. Hindi subscribe yung complaint mo, dismiss ka kagad. Mahigpit po ngayon eh. Ito po, this is an impeachment complaint. You are removing the second highest official of government. Yun lamang pong verification. Sablay na po eh. Ano pong nakalagay dito? Section 3, paragraph 3. An impeachment complaint required to be verified which contains a verification based on information and belief or upon knowledge or information and belief or lacks proper verification, katulad po nito ngayon, shall be treated as an unsigned impeachment complaint. So pwede pong tratuhin pala ngayon sapagkat wala pong verification eh. It may be treated as unsigned impeachment complaint. Paano kayo? Bakit magsasalita po ang napakarami? Alam po ninyo kung, Sir President, kumbaga po sa nagluto ng sinaing, pasensya na po kayo kung kinakailangan ako po'y gagawa ng pagkahalin tulad, ano? Ang impeachment complaint po ay parang sinaing na niluto ng House of Representatives. Hilaw po eh. Hilaw na hilaw. Ano po yung hilaw sa Bicolano, Mr. President? Hilaw din po yata. Sa Bisaya, hilaw din po. Sa Kapampangan, magadto, Mr. President. Sa Waray po, matagutod. Sa Ilonggo po, lagdos. Sa Ilocano, marakusol. Sana po tama ang aking pagkaka-pronounce.
Marakusol.
Ang dami pong nagsasalita, Mr. President. Doon lang pa po sa House of Representatives, isa pong bagong pasok doon. Ngunit patagal na pong nagserbisyo sa ating bansa. Naging senadora, naging Secretary of Justice, naging chairman ng Human Rights Commission. Alam po ba kung ano sinabi niya sa isang panayam? Ito po, nakuha ko. Harap-harapan na tayong niloloko. Kakaibang korte ito. Sana sa palengke na lang final ang impeachment case. At least doon, may nagtitinda ng totoo. Eh sana po, magtinda po siya ng matagutod na kanin diyan sa Samar. Baka may bibili kaya. Pwede kaya siyang pumunta diyan sa Pampanga po para magbenta ng magadto na kanin. Kung may bibili, baka sakali. Pumunta kaya sa Panay para magbenta ng lagdos na kanin. Wala po siguro, Mr. President. Baka ngayon dagang dingding,
Hello,
hindi
Chang
mapatusin.
Edin. Good evening.
Huwag pong ganun. Ang dami na pong nagsipagsalita. Samantalang hindi po nila nakita. Ang dami, kayo po nagsimula ng mali. Hindi naman po sinasabi ng Korte Suprema na kailanman ay huwag kayong mag-impeach, huwag na kayong mag-file. Ayusin nyo lang po eh. Yun lamang po ang gustong mangyari dito. Ayusin nyo. You want to impeach the Vice President, do it in the right way. Hindi naman po tinignan ng merito eh. Ang sinasabi yung proseso, hindi po nyo sinunod eh. Sinasabi na nga, walang impeachment complaint bukod sa isa. Laban sa isang opisyal sa loob ng isang akalain mo naman apat po kagad ang ipinay. Pagkatapos yung apat, i-consider mo na isa. Hindi naman po yata tama yun, Mr. President. Mr. President, gusto ko pong basahin isang parte ng official statement of the Integrated Bar of the Philippines and the Supreme Court's decision in Duterte versus House of Representatives, August 1, 2025. And I quote, "Disagreement with the court's reasoning is neither unwelcome nor unexpected. Dissent is not foreign to a democracy. It is essential to its survival. But to incite public repudiation of its authority, or even just to call for its outright defiance, erodes the very foundation of the legal order. Such actions disturb the equilibrium of powers and imperil the integrity of our democratic institutions. The law says to be a constraint on power and becomes its casualty. The Constitution does not require agreement. It demands adherence." Ang sinasabi po ng mga ibang kasama natin, magpapile pa naman ng motion for reconsideration. Bakit hindi natin hintayin? As I said, Mr. President, if you are a practicing lawyer worth your salt, you are confronted with the unanimous decision of the Supreme Court. In a firm voice, it says this is unconstitutional, void ab initio, violative of due process, and the Senate never acquired jurisdiction over this. And it is immediately executory. Parang sinasabi niya sa'yo, wala ka ng room mag-file niyan. Is anyone expecting that even one soul of the members of the Supreme Court will reverse himself? We cannot depend our action, Mr. President, on the fortunes of litigation.
Please like, kindly like.
Naalala ko pa nga po dun sa kaso ng Francisco versus House of Representatives. The former Chief Justice Renato Puno, in his separate concurring opinion, naalala ko po ang sabi niya, with the possibility of 2 impeachment complaints reaching the Senate, the good Chief Justice said that the Senate, in the exercise of its primary jurisdiction, can decide the question of whether or not the 1-year bar rule
Please kindly
has been
like.
violated or not. The Senate can even decide if on its face the impeachment complaint has no legal basis. At ang sabi pa po niya doon, Francisco versus House of Representatives, sabi pa niya ron if the Senate finds that the 1-year bar rule is violated, or that the impeachment complaint has no legs to stand on, that will be the end of the entire controversy. He was saying that let's give all the remedies available to the House and the Senate because of their primary jurisdiction. But when the case is ripe for judicial determination, it was the view of the former Chief Justice that the Supreme Court at that time, and only at that time, when it can speak with great moral authority, in order to compel the loyalty, the respect, and the obedience of our people. Mr. President, when the Supreme Court negates the actions of a co-equal branch of government, it does not assert its superiority. Instead, it upholds the supremacy and the dominance of the fundamental law of the land, the Constitution. And so the Supreme Court has already spoken. The last arbiter of law, it says the complaint is unconstitutional, is void ab initio, violative of due process. The Senate never acquired jurisdiction over this. It is immediately executory. On that note, Mr. President, I respectfully move that the impeachment complaint be dismissed. I so move, Mr. President.
Never
Thank
miss a
you.
story. Unlock exclusive access.
Yes. Kasi gustong-gusto talaga nila na ma-impeach. They really want to impeach our Vice President even though it is unconstitutional. Okay, so thank you for watching. I hope that you will continue to watch me And don't forget to like. I said, can you help me like? It adds me it's add it adds me on onto near monetization. So thank you so much. See you later. I will live again later. Bye bye.